Welcome. In this video I'm going to give some tips on using a biscuit joiner, also called a plate joiner, and I'll be using this Porter Cable 557 plate joiner here. And I'll put a link in the description of this, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So I'm not going to get into if it's good or bad to use biscuits. Some people don't like them. I like them for lining things up. I don't think they're great for, imparting a lot of strength in your projects. But if you're making a panel, it can make it a little easier. So typically, a person will take the fence like this, and they'll put it down. I'll show this sideways, like this. And they'll set it on top of the board, and then press in with the blade, and make a cut. So that works okay a lot of times, but if you want better accuracy, what you can do is, I made another video on this here. I use a bench brush and make sure I have all of the dust off of my bench. And then I'll take my workpiece and I'll clamp it down like this. So I'm using a Craig clamp. I'll put a link to that also. And then you want to lay the base of your biscuit joiner down on the surface of the wood, and the good face you want down here, so the display face. So this is referenced against the table. Your biscuit joiner is referenced against the table. Now on here you have this adjustment. Let me loosen that. You can adjust this up and down here. You want to make sure this is flush. So you want to set it down on the table and make sure it's flat to the table. Okay, and then you're referencing the biscuit joiner off the table. So when you press it up, the distance from the blade to the table is going to be constant. Now, especially on some cheaper biscuit joiners, this could wobble up and down a little bit, and you can see it wobbles a little bit here. So you want your force to be down against the table so you have a nice parallel, even cut. So you press down on this, you have this held down, you press in, you have a consistent width from the biscuit to the face. So then when you do it to the other piece, you do it the same way. You have your pieces out, and then those will line up flush to each other. If you're using this fence here, there's a chance you tilt it back and forth a little bit. I'm not saying you can never do this, but if you want, the foolproof process is to not reference off this fence, but to reference off the base. And I think you can get more accurate cuts that way. Also, this has a vacuum port on here. I highly recommend hooking that up to a vacuum so you have less dust falling out onto your table, which can mess up your results too. But referencing off the base, I think, is the best way to get an accurate cut with standard biscuit joinery. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.